What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with a simple video. A video basically dedicating something I am about to review 100%. This goes into the review bank, no doubt about it, and I will find a way to watch it. But I like Hanna-Barbera shows. As you could tell when I reviewed Velma, I like them. I find them charming. I find them unique and oddly inspirational. It's enjoyable to me to watch a Hanna-Barbera show. Old Jetsons, old Scooby-Doo, old Flintstones are heartwarming. Simple time, simple story, funny, engaging, family-oriented, team-oriented. Actually had some interesting things to say from time to time. But we live in the modern era where Hollywood is out of ideas. So what are they doing? They're going back to where it all began. And with that comes remakes or sequel makes. I don't know. Elizabeth Bank leads voice cast of the Flintstones animated series Bedrock as comedy scores pilot presentation at Fox. Real quick, one of the main premises of this show has already happened. It is Fred is getting ready to retire. Pebbles is growing up and starting her career as a 20-something year-old woman. And, well, it was called I Yabba Dabba Doo, where the Pebbles and Bam Bam get married. It was a TV movie. It's a charming little flick. It is basically the end to the Flintstones as sorts, where the kids get married. They grew up. They did what they were supposed to do, and everybody's together. The best friends are now in-laws of sorts. It was charming and actually really fun. I remember watching this several times. I love Hanna-Barbera. I love these shows. But we get instead of doing the actual story, we're going to get something different, because as you scroll down, well, let's read this. Elizabeth Banks, who has been shepherding the project as executive producer, will lead this voice cast of the series, starring as Pebbles, the adult daughter of Fred and Wilma. The project has scored a pilot presentation 2 years after it emerged that it was first in the works at Fox. The cast also includes Stephen Root. Okay, we don't need that. A primetime animated adult comedy series continuing the Stone Age. The Stone Age family. Excuse me. What? Oh, it's an adult comedy series. Oh, you remember the last adult comedy series of a Hanna-Barbera show that I can remember? Velma! How did that work out? Yeah, not so much. Bedrock catches up with the Flintstone family 2 decades later, with Fred on the brink of retirement and 20-something Pebbles embarking on her own career. Yeah, like I said, I Yabba Dabba Doo. It literally already happened. The Stone Age as the Stone Age gives way to a shining and enlightened new Bronze Age, the residents of Bedrock will find this evolution harder than a swing from Bam Bam's club. What does that sound like? They are modernizing it. We are going to a new age. Things have to change. Things have to improve. Stuff changes all the time. When I hear that, when I hear from the Stone Age to the Bronze Age and the residents of Bedrock will find the evolution harder than a swing from Bam Bam's club, I hear what we're going through right now. We're a bunch of modernization. That's what I hear. I hear modernization up the woodworks. And I mean, it's Elizabeth Banks. Yeah, she helped. She maybe directed the Cocaine Bear, which, by the way, fun movie. But that wasn't wrote by her. She only directed it. She didn't create it. She is helping to create this. As you can tell from the cast, something doesn't make sense real quick. You could see this, even though I despise her with all searing passion. Actually kind of like her. Nicole Breyer as Betty, Joel Lowe as Barney, and Manny, I'm not even going to try, as Bam Bam. Because modern times dictate, and as I said in my whale video, they want people to basically, even at the animation level, you have to look like who you were talking about. So I don't see how this plus this equals this in this situation. I don't, what? Okay. Anyway, so but we move on. I come over here to comic book. This came out just a few days ago, but there's a line in here that I want to read. Long before The Simpsons and Springfield, the Griffins and Quahog, or even when the Belchers started serving burgers on Ocean Avenue, there were the Flintstones and Bedrock. Michael Thorne, president entertainment at Fox Entertainment, said when the series was first announced in 2021, their imprint on the animation universe is undeniable, and the idea of adapting it for today's audience is a challenge we here at Fox are very much looking forward to taking on with Warner Bros. Elizabeth and Lindsay, no pressure whatsoever, really. You acknowledge how important the show is to people with that statement, yet simultaneously, you're modernizing it. You're blatantly modernizing it. You're proud of it. You have Elizabeth Banks working on it. This is going to be a disaster. This is going to be awful. And I think it's going to be up there with Velma. It might not be as bad as Velma. That was dog water. But I think it's going to be up there with Velma. I'm looking forward to reviewing this show, though. I am so looking forward to it. The Flintstones are the first family of primetime animation, said Peter, I'm not even going to try, Executive Vice President, Alternative Programming at Warner Bros. Animation. Oh, well, that explains a lot. Elizabeth and Lindsay have a brilliant take on these characters, and Fox and Brownstone are the perfect partners to bring them back to primetime. This is going to rock. Sorry. I don't think it is. I think this is going to be a disaster. Adult animation can work. I do not deny that. You can have fun adult animated shows. I mean, there was a fun iteration of a Hanna-Barbera spin-off, parody series that actually kind of worked, and that was Venture Brothers making fun of Johnny Quest. That worked. Why? Because it didn't try to improve Johnny Quest. Yeah, it took ideas and lampooned them, but at the same time, and also lampooned some Hanna-Barbera stuff. At the same time, though, they kind of showed respect to what came before. Why didn't Velma work? Well, they tried to improve on what came before, and you don't do that. You have to show respect and honor to what came prior. Yeah, you can make a joke here. I mean, even when it came to the Venture Brothers, there was a Scooby-Doo joke that was hilarious, by the way. But when it came to Velma, they made fun of it. They had a point of hatred to Scooby-Doo. When I think of Elizabeth Banks in charge of the Flintstones, which is very much a family-oriented show where there is a father, a stay-at-home mother taking care of the child, where you have him go out to the men's club, which is a bunch of dudes. It was the Yak Club, I think. Bunch of dudes hanging out, smoking cigars. When you think about what the Flintstones was, what the Jetsons was, compared to what Elizabeth Banks likes, I don't see this working out very well. I see this blowing up in their faces, just like it did for Mindy Kaling and Warner and HBO. And I get it, okay? Velma's getting a season 2, but that's probably because it was already contractually decided. I don't see this working out whatsoever. I see this being a disaster of monumental proportion, and I can't wait. This is gonna be fun. But with that being said, guys, give me your thoughts down below. Are you excited for me to make fun of this? If so, leave that down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with your friends, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.